Episode 36, Charge. Ymir escapes the forest of giant trees carrying Historia in her titan's mouth. When Ymir nears the edge of the forest, Reiner transforms into the armored titan and begins their escape. Berthold, carrying an unconscious Eren, grapples onto the armored titan's back alongside Ymir's titan. The others watch in disbelief as Eren is once again carried away by the warriors, and Commander Erwin spots the armored titan's departure. Immediately formulating a plan, Erwin rallies the scouts, garrison, and military police into action, urging them to follow his lead with the pursuing titans. Despite initial outrage and hesitation from the MPs, the soldiers follow Erwin's lead as Hannes leads the recruits in pursuit of the armored titan. On the chase, Mikasa decides that she will not hesitate in killing whoever prevents her from rescuing Eren. Meanwhile, Ymir removes Historia from her titan's mouth, partially emerging from her nape to speak with her. Ymir explains that she has joined Reiner and Berthold for a better life beyond the doomed walls. Historia is doubtful that the world beyond the walls could be a better place to live, and wonders if Ymir is being forced to carry out her previous actions. But Berthold tells her that Ymir is in fact the one forcing them to take Historia. The scouts closing their distance and Ymir's fickle allegiances worry Berthold. Ymir confesses to Historia that she only brought her for her own sake, desiring to have a chance of survival by pardoning the murder of their comrade from 5 years ago. Due to her family's close ties with the Order of the Walls, Historia is a valued asset for the warriors. Despite Ymir's selfish motives, Historia assures her that she will always be on her side. As Eren begins to wake up, the scouts attempt to slow the armored titan. Ymir keeps them away until Mikasa arrives and slashes her eyes, going for a killing blow against the terrified Berthold. Reiner shields Berthold against his neck, and Mikasa breaks her blades trying to get Berthold, glaring at him between the armored titan's fingers. Ymir swings at Mikasa, and she, prepared to kill Ymir, turns her attention towards her until Historia comes between them, claiming that Ymir is being forced to join Reiner and Berthold. Mikasa shows no sympathy, stating that she will kill Ymir if the two prevent her from rescuing Eren, ordering Historia to choose. Listening to Historia's pleas and seeing Mikasa's resolve, Ymir stands down. When the other recruits catch up with the armored titan, Jean attempts to convince Berthold to come out. Connie and Sasha are still in disbelief of their betrayal. Jean recalls the years they trained together and starts joking around about Berthold's absurd sleeping positions, which the cadets would use to predict the weather. But Jean's usual jokey attitude soon disappears as his emotions get the better of him, asking how Berthold could sleep so soundly next to his victims. Connie reminds Berthold of their plans of growing old and reminiscing over drinks once it was all over, asking if it was all a lie. Mikasa shows no compassion, reminding the others that he must die for them to rescue Eren, stating that it was their choice to do this. Hearing this, Berthold breaks, telling the others that he never wanted to commit the atrocities he has done against humanity. He admits that, despite their deception, he and Reiner truly thought of the others as comrades. Their time as soldiers was the one bright spot in their lives, and he begs for someone to find them afterward. Mikasa demands for him to hand over Eren, but Berthold sadly insists that he cannot give Eren up, saying that their duties must be carried out. Hannes interrupts their conversation, warning them of an attack ahead. Erwin and the scouts are drawing a horde of titans straight for Reiner. As the recruits remount their horses, the soldiers disperse at Erwin's orders, and the titans approach Reiner. Bracing for impact, the armored titan charges into the horde. Ymir and Historia escape as Reiner is swarmed by titans unable to move. Commander Erwin immediately rallies the troops for a final charge, urging them to dedicate their hearts and rescue Eren at all costs. The military police do not follow, though their leader is soon caught and eaten by a titan. Overwhelmed by the horde holding him down, Reiner begins to shove the titans aside to create an opening, exposing Berthold and Eren in the process. John uneasily notes it will be hard for them to slip through the horde of Titans to reach Eren when Erwin suddenly has his right arm snared in a Titan's jaws. The scouts falter on seeing their commander taken, but Erwin continues to bellow his order to advance and rescue Eren, even as he is dragged away. Following Erwin's final command, the scouts charge head-on into the Titan horde. Many are caught and killed in the attack, though Mikasa navigates through the Titans and reaches Reiner. Her attack against Bertholdt narrowly misses, and she is caught by a Titan which crushes her ribs in its grip. Jean comes to Mikasa's aid and blinds the Titan as other scouts attempt to close in on Eren, though Reiner tosses them aside. Bertholdt insists that they are taking Eren to their hometown. Eren notes that people are dying just to save him. Armin approaches Bertholdt, wondering to himself what he must sacrifice to resolve the situation. Recalling Bertholdt's affection for Annie, Armin formulates a cruel bluff. He asks the warriors if they are willing to abandon Annie, who he claims has been taken to Utopia District in the far north to be tortured. He pries further, claiming that Annie is enduring every kind of suffering imaginable since her capture. Bertholdt snaps, calling Armin a spawn of the devil, and prepares to attack, but in doing so, he exposes himself. Suddenly, Erwin, despite having lost his right arm, lunges upward and slashes Bertholdt across the chest, cutting through Eren's bonds. Mikasa catches him as he falls, despite her injuries. With Eren rescued, the scouts immediately retreat. Historia kills a Titan overpowering Ymir's, and Connie catches her in their retreat. As Ymir follows, Historia urges him to let her go, saying that she and Ymir must go with Reiner and Bertholdt for Ymir's sake. Sasha believes that Ymir must be lying, and Connie agrees, saying that Ymir has only ever acted when Historia's safety was at risk. Suddenly, a Titan soaring overhead crashes ahead of the scouts. In the distance, Reiner throws Titans at the soldiers in a last resort attack, and Eren and Mikasa are dismounted in the chaos. Mikasa attempts to stand, but her injury is worsened from the sudden attack. In the distance, a Titan advances through the clouds of dust, and Eren recognizes it as the same Titan which killed his mother 5 years ago. Next episode. Scream.